Hello everyone and welcome. Today we will be guiding you through the essential steps and consideration in a programmer's project. Whether you're planning, coding, testing, or deploying, each phase plays a vital role in creating reliable and effective software. This presentation will break down those steps to help you better to understand how successful projects are built from the ground up. About company, Petroleum Nasional Berhad. Petronas is a well-known Malaysian national oil and gas company. Petronas operating globally in exploration, refining, production, and distribution of petroleum products. As a national oil and gas company, Petronas relies heavily on advantageous technologies to ensure the efficiency and safe operations. One of the important technology used by Petronas is SCADA, Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition System. SCADA system enables real-time monitoring and control for critical infrastructure such as pipelines, refineries, and others. By using the SCADA, Petronas can collect data from remote detects the faults early and make automate response to maintain safety and optimize production process. In this project, we explore how SCADA systems are programmed and utilized in oil and gas sector by using Petronas as a real-world example of digital transformation management. Objective: the objective of this program is to simulate a simplified SCADA system by using a C programming, to practice modular programming and decision structures, to provide user interaction and conditional control flow through a command line interface, to understand the workflow of a real-world industrial process. This is the system flow chart. So at the bubble up there, it says SCADA and petroleum. And we are divided into four sections, which is the extraction, refining, transportation, and retail. For the extraction, what it do is monitoring sensor data, pressure, temperature, flow rates from drilling rigs and extraction wells, remotely controlling pumps and valves to optimize extraction and avoid over repressurization, detecting anomalies such as leakage or pressure drops in real time. Refining: SCADA tracks the flow of crude oil into different refinery units. Operators can adjust refining parameters like heat, chemical mixing, and separator timing. Alerts are generated for abnormal readings, preventing unsafe conditions. With transportation, it does is SCADA ensures real-time pipeline monitoring to detect pressure drops and potential leaks. Control valves and pumps to route materials to desired destination. And lastly, it will provide data logs for maintenance and auditing. Once the extraction, refining, transportation is done, we should go to the final stage is the retail. So what does retail do is monitoring fuel levels in storage tanks at retail outlets, automating reordering when stock is low, ensuring safety standards such as leak detection, overfill protection, data logging for inventory control and reporting. This is the example of a program flowchart. So the starting point is the SCADA petroleum and gas. That's the start, and it will go down to display the menu, and then it will go to the user select option. Once it's selected, it can go for the extraction, refining, transportation, retail, or you can exit the app. So here we have the coding process. So during the coding process, we have included four types of include. That is the stdio.h, conio.h, string.h, and stdilb.h. And then we have five voids for each of the coding. That is the login, the extraction, refining, transport, and retail. So after that, we have insert the main function. So int main, there is the main function. So there is the option for the login. This is the display up here. And then once we press among the settings, like the extraction or the refining, transportation, retail, the exit. So here we have the display, that is for the menu. And then each of them have its own switch for case one, extraction, refining, transportation, and retail, and each of them will break. That is going for the next window. So here we have the example, like entering the ID. So here we have I've put in the example here. We put the student ID for Akmal Daniel and the password 123456. So if you insert this to the system, if it's correct, it will be successfully logged in. But if any of this is wrong, it will be if else, so it will go wrong password and access denied. Next, we'll be having the void extraction. The void extraction is for the extraction. So we have the system here to insert the input and the value itself for the PSI. It's here, the pressure and the pressure and the temperature itself. If it extended more or less than the PSI or more or less than the temperature, it will say it's not okay in bad condition. So it stops the process. For the refining one, it's also the same thing. So each of them have its own unique. So the void transport is the same. We still do the same thing. And the retail is for the value of the purchase of liter. Uh, for the retail is the amount of fuel to purchase in the liter. If it's less than the purchase value, it will say the transaction failed. So here I will pass down to my partner to explain the coding process of the output.
Hello, I am Akmal. I will explain about the output of the coding. As you can see, in the login process, it will ask the username and also the password. If it correct, it will successfully log in. It will display successfully log in. If not, it will give you a 3-time try and it will exit the program is we fail. When we successfully log in, it will display the menu 1 for extraction, 2 for refining, 3 for transportation, 4 for retail, and 5 for exit. It will say the please choose the option. If we put the 1, it will display the extraction section and we will add the pressure and also the temperature. If the temperature and pressure in range, it will display okay in good condition. Otherwise, it will return to the menu. And if we put the number 2, it will display the refining section and also it will add the pressure and also the temperature. If it's okay, it will display okay in good condition. And then it will back to the menu back. And if we choose the number 3, it will display the transportation section. It will ask the amount of fuel that load in into the truck, which is max only 2,000 liters only. If it exceed the amount, it will ask again. And then it will ask the pipeline pressure and also the leak. If good, it will say the pipeline pressure is in good condition and no leakage detected. And it also will display the fuel that's been loaded into the truck and how much fuel we put. And also the balance fuel in the tank storage. And then it will go back to the menu. And if we put the number 4, which is a retail section, it will ask for the amount of fuel to purchase, which is the customer. If the amount is not exceed in the tank storage, the display will be transaction successful and the amount of liter we put dispense. And also it will display the remaining fuel in tank storage. And then it will go back to the menu. If we put the number 5, which is exit, it will say thank you for using it and have a nice day. Okay, for the IT budget for the Petronas company, we have divided into the category staff and compensation, hardware, software, cyber security expense, and also IT audit cost and disaster recovery cost, IT asset management cost, and also IT budget. Okay, the total annual cost for the IT budget is 136,550 ringgit Malaysia. And then I will pass to my friend.
So, in conclusion, in this presentation, we explored the fundamental steps and consideration involved in a programmer's project, from initial planning and design to develop, testing, and deployment. Each phase plays a critical role in ensuring success. By following structured methodologies and maintaining a focus on best practice, programmers and build efficient, scalable, and maintainable system. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome with any questions you may have, and also with my partner. Yeah. Thank you.